And we begin with news that Disney is appointing an executive to lead the company's strategy for the Metaverse. In a memo to employees, Disney's CEO described the developing virtual world as the next great storytelling frontier. The Metaverse refers to a future online alternative reality where people can play, work and shop. It's a concept being heavily championed by Facebook founder Mark Zuckerberg, whose company Meta is already investing billions.
I think he's in the middle of something.
Let's find out more about it with Yesha Sivan. He's the founder and CEO of I8 Ventures, which is a business platform focused on innovating, as they put it. Thanks a lot for joining us on DW Business. Just tell us how much the Metaverse is going to change our lives when it eventually comes into fruition.
Well, the Metaverse, when it comes to fruition, is going to change our life, much like the internet has completely changed our lives. That is for sure. The interesting question, of course, is which domain is going to be affected first? And that is a very big question.
Is there a danger when we've got companies like Disney and Facebook investing heavily in the Metaverse that we don't end up with just one Metaverse, but we end up with multiple parallel Metaverses?
I think that we will end up with two versions. One is particular Metaverses by particular companies. And of course, the one to mention is the Microsoft one, where they paid just $70 billion for Blizzard now, which is one of the biggest metaverses currently. But on the other hand, we will have something like the internet, which is a combination of worlds out there, and there will be connectivity between like a unified metaverse. So I think we will have the two versions coming up, and that stems from the very unique nature of the metaverse technology, which is a combination of many sub-technologies.
And how's it actually going to feel for users? Will we essentially be a different person in the metaverse?
Well, we could be a different person, but I think most of us will continue to be ourselves, because the metaverse, first and foremost, is a way to conduct our lives, whether it's work, whether it's studying, whether it's relationship, whether it's business. It's the same way. When we want to do it in our own image. On the other hand, the metaverse is a place where you can definitely hide or you can adopt, and there are many things that you can do there. And that is really what Disney is talking about, sort of a new alternative storytelling whereby you will be the hero. So instead of just watching somebody, you will be playing around with Donald Duck or other characters from the Marvel world.
But if we're going to see the metaverse playing an even bigger part in our lives than maybe the internet currently does the idea of large tech companies having access to so much of what makes up our lives, does that worry you?
No, I must say, because we have seen until now most of the value that we get, by the way, beyond the initial set of technologies, which is TCP/IP for the internet, DARPA, US Defense, and the web itself coming out of Europe from CERN with HTML. After that, it was all commercial and sort of capitalist or semi-capitalist, if you're talking about China, companies. And they have created this wealth of technologies that are really making our life much more interesting. So at the end of the day, I see this technology as emerging from different companies, but contributing to our life. And the competitive world will create the value overall.
OK, well, yes, Sivan, it's been great hearing your insights into this. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Rob. Thank you. Bye-bye.